Forgotten NHL Stars Mike Gartner. Mike Gartner is a legendary player who had an illustrious career spanning 19 NHL seasons, including with the Washington Capitals, New York Rangers, and Toronto Maple Leafs. Gartner achieved numerous milestones, including being the first player in NHL history to score his 500th goal, 500th assist, and 1000th point, and play in his 1000th game all in the same season. Gartner was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2001 and was named one of the 100 greatest NHL players in 2017. Despite these accomplishments, he doesn't get talked about as a superstar because he never won a Stanley Cup. In this episode of Forgotten NHL Stars, I spotlight Mike Gartner. Mike Gartner was drafted in the first round, 4th overall by the Washington Capitals in the 1979 NHL Draft. He had a solid season his rookie year in 1979-80, winning the Capitals Rookie of the Year and MVP awards, leading the team with 36 goals that season. He was a consistent scorer and one of the fastest skaters in the league, making him a cornerstone of the Capitals offense during his tenure. Gartner's contribution helped elevate the Capitals from a struggling expansion team into a competitive franchise. With the Washington Capitals, Gartner established himself as one of the NHL's best goal scorers, having scored 30-plus goals in every season with the team, besides in 1988-89 when he played in 56 games. Gartner had 4 seasons where he put up 40-plus goals and 5 seasons with over 80 points. His best season with Washington was in 1984-85 when he put up 50 goals, 52 assists, and 102 points. In 758 games, Washington scored 397 goals, 392 assists, and 789 points, and also recorded 734 penalty minutes. During his Capitals tenure, he also played in 43 playoff games, recording 17 goals, 16 assists, 33 points. During his time with the Capitals, Gartner consistently delivered outstanding performances, becoming the team's all-time leader in career goals, assists, and points by the time he was traded in 1989. As of today, he remains 3rd in goals and points and 5th in assists for the franchise. His speed and scoring ability were unmatched, and he was a fan favorite throughout his tenure. Gartner was traded to the Minnesota North Stars in 1989, along with Larry Murphy, for Dino Ciccarelli, and Bob Rouse. However, Gartner only lasted 1 season with Minnesota and was traded to the New York Rangers on March 6, 1990 for Ulf Dahlen, a draft pick and future considerations. After joining the Rangers, he made an immediate impact, scoring 11 goals in just 12 regular season games. During his time with the Rangers, Gartner achieved several milestones, including his 500th goal, 500th assist, and 1000th point and 1000th game, all in the 91-92 season. He led the Rangers in goals for 3 consecutive seasons and was a key player in their offensive lineup. Despite his regular season success, Gartner faced criticism for his playoff performances, though he did have some standout moments, such as a hat-trick in the 1990 playoffs against the Islanders. With the Rangers, Gartner scored 173 goals and 113 assists, totaling 286 points in 322 regular season games, maintaining an impressive .89 points per game average. However, his regular season prowess was overshadowed by his underwhelming 12 goals and 20 points in the postseason. Gartner was traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Glenn Anderson, a minor leaguer, and a draft. Gartner continued to showcase his remarkable consistency, achieving his 15th consecutive 30-goal season during his time with the Leafs, a record that remains one of his most impressive feats. Mike Gartner played for the Leafs until 1996, appearing in 155 regular season games and scoring 72 goals and 69 assists, totaling 141 points. Mike Gartner's illustrious NHL career ended in Phoenix after he was traded there by Toronto in 1996. Mike Gartner finished his NHL career with 708 goals, 8th all-time, 627 assists, and 1,035 points in 1,432 regular season games. However, he was only able to put up 45 goals, 50 assists, and 93 points in 122 playoff games. Despite his long, impressive career, Gartner never won a Stanley Cup, nor did he play in the Stanley Cup Finals, and he never won an NHL award. In addition, Gartner was never named to a postseason All-Star team, being one of the few NHL players with this distinction to be inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. What makes Mike Gartner a special player? Mike Gartner is celebrated as one of hockey's most consistent and prolific scorers. He holds the NHL record for scoring 30 or more goals 15 consecutive seasons, a feat feat matched only by Jaromir Jagr and Alex Ovechkin. With 708 career goals, he ranks among the top goal scorers in NHL history. He is also known for his blazing on-ice speed and ability to beat defenders down the ice, having set the record for fastest skater event for 20 years. Despite never winning a Stanley Cup, Gartner's legacy is defined by his consistency, skill, and dedication to the game. Mike Gartner is one of the forgotten NHL stars because he wasn't acknowledged for his accomplishments during his career and he never won a Stanley Cup.